Welcome back to Something for That Ass podcast.
I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Lena Love, and we are your co-hosts.
This is episode 49, and we actually have a special guest with us today. It's my Labubu. Her name's Lily the Labubu. And honestly, I never thought I would even have one of these because I know they're hype, and like I do like hype stuff, but I wasn't like, oh, I need a Labubu. Got gifted one. And I don't know if it's because I was on shrooms or what happened, but I got gifted this Labubu, and I was on shrooms, and I was at the beach, and we were with some of our favorite people, and I just felt this instant connection, and I'm obsessed with her. And now we're gonna, because Labubus are girls, we looked it up. We're gonna find one for.
Except she has a boyfriend, right?
Yeah,
So
but I don't think they look the same. I don't think they look like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, if it looks like this, it's a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's like how you were saying, like Hello Kitty and Friends. Like, they have different characters.
Yeah.
But we're going to Japan, so we're going to find Lena a Labubu, and then we'll get Lena 2 Labubus, and then we'll get me 1 Labubu.
We come back with 10 each.
Yeah.
We're like shelves with Labubu. Shelves of Labubus.
It's like just like 30 hanging on each of our bags. Like, to the point where they're like, you need to buy another plane ticket.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of
That's
Labubus.
that's a person.
That's a la person.
They're like, is that a body bag? No, it's just Labubus.
Just all of our Labubus. I just hope when I do get my other one that I get a different one. But I guess I don't mind twins because we do have twins here.
And we did not mean for this to happen. They were both gifts. Well, everything on this couch was a gift except for the blankets.
Yeah.
In the actual couch. We bought the couch. But I actually have something to tell you, twin, and I was waiting till we were recording.
What?
So earlier I went to Sprouts, and when I was leaving, a man was like, "I love your podcast." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And he was starting to speak, so I got closer to him to hear him, and he was basically saying, "I don't agree with all of your points, and I understand you guys get a lot of hate, but I honestly still love your podcast." And he said he was even supporting I Seen too.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know how this came up, but he said that I told him he should go to Africa if he wants to see elephants. Don't remember that, but I respect you keeping it cute, even though you don't agree with everything that we say. I think that's how people should be moving in life. You don't agree with what I gotta say, take it and go.
Right.
And I like that you're still open-minded to hear other things that we say.
We like that you don't like everything we say and you still watch our stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you to our supporters. It's really sweet because I've been to Sprouts and Trader Joe's in different areas, and I feel like it's becoming a more common occurrence to run into people that know about our podcast. So
yeah,
it's very sweet, and that's why I put Small Town Fame on my little story right now, saying episode 49, and our next episode is gonna get wild, so I'm excited.
Oh, I thought you put it because of the lyrics where it was like he pretended to be the man he has to.
That is one of my favorite lyrics on
that
song, but the lyric I put for my thing was, and I lost my bitch to the small town fame.
Because he will lose us. He will lose us. You look so beautiful today. I love all your blue, like your blue nails and your blue set, like your blue eyes. You look so beautiful.
Wow, thank you, twin. You look so beautiful too.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's get into it.
Even though I know it's not your favorite color.
It's not to speak, but okay.
And I know why.
So this is our recap and roast.
Welcome back.
To sneeze.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, it's gone.
Our first episode was about boy crazy women.
Mm-hmm.
Boy crazy women. Mm-hmm. I personally don't think I have anything to touch up on that topic.
Me neither. I said it all on that episode. Got it all off my chest. I have nothing to say.
Me as well. And then the next one was dating deal breakers. I also feel like I got a lot off my chest with that one. But
I like that
screenshot.
episode.
I did screenshot a comment. Yeah, I feel like we did really good on that episode. We were talking to Ashley. We're talking to Ashley.
I did a pigeon imitation too good though. I kind of scared myself. You know, I was like, they're like bird brain. I'm like, I can kind of see where you guys got bird from. You know what I mean?
Can I read this comment out to you and you give me your opinion?
Is it the 5,000 paragraph one? Yeah.
I can read fast though.
Yeah. She rubbing it in. She's like, I can read fast. I'm not dyslexic.
Okay. I'm like, wait, which even reel was this? This is when I was wearing the red Rockstar set. It was one of my basically icks. This man said, guys, the secret is don't even try. See, women are used to guys wanting them all the time and trying to holla at them. Once they see a good-looking guy who pays her no attention, shows her that she's just another girl for him, nothing special, that's when she starts getting curious on why the fuck you ain't trying to holla. Her ego will not be comfortable, so now she has to see what's up with you to the point where she'll walk up to you on her own or come so close to you to make it obvious she wants them. And so it's just, I had to read this comment because this is a thought process for so many men. And I low-key despise it. And I know that it works for a lot of women. And my stance is like, yes, if she lacks self-esteem and confidence, she's going to go up to you. And she might have attraction towards that. Like, it's giving daddy issues. Have I been there? Have I been ignored and wondered why someone isn't paying attention to me? Yeah, I've been there. I actually have.
I mean, it does work, but you have to be sexy. Like, is this coming from a sexy man that wrote this? Did you check? Like, was he sexy?
Let's see if we can.
Yeah, I will agree. Yeah, if you're like a really attractive man, you will have women coming up to you. You don't have your face in the picture. You're probably...
It's obviously worked for him. And honestly...
No, it's not worked for him. But he's seen it work for others. It's like, this is how I kind of think about it. Like, you know what? There's like two guys that are friends. I could think of someone off the top of my... Two guy friends, right? One's not that attractive. One's attractive. Like, it's giving he's the unattractive friend that has an attractive friend that sees girls go up to him and he's like...
What the fuck? What the fucky?
Yeah.
What the fucky? What the fucky?
I mean, I personally, like... have I ever talked to a guy first? Yeah, of course. But is that my preferred stat? Like, if I had to talk to you first, I already think you're a fucking pussy. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's not awesome. Like, hey, what's your number? Like, I'm classy enough. I'm gonna find an excuse to, like, you know, talk to you. I'm gonna be like, your zipper's down. I made you look. Let's see what's underneath it. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can already tell.
Not Miss Pierre wanting to get down and freaky because the sun's coming out. It's all the first thunderstorm.
It's literally gloomy as fuck out. But
okay, but it's been sunny.
No, but like, I mean, girls that just go up on some like, hey, you're fine, like, what's up? Like, that's too motherfucking much for me personally. I don't
I think it should be too much for you too. Personally, I think the men should be the approachers,
right? But if you're like gonna be like, you know, find an excuse, I mean,
yeah, you could keep it cool, keep it play it, but you don't want a man that's gonna act like he's too cool for school, like he's not pressed about you, and because
yeah, you definitely don't want that.
If you're gonna entertain a man, he better just be
But we know of, like, I can think of someone off the top of my head very recent. It's like trying to like poke to see if they say something, you know? Like, a lot of men are just, they want you to come. But those men, I feel like
they're no good.
They're no good.
Those type of men are like, no good. I do with you? No.
You know?
Yeah, I just wanted your opinion on that comment. That was, like,
I mean, I think he's probably not even sexy. He's probably just is upset because he's seen it happen to others.
But someone who we don't think sexy could be the sexiest man to someone else.
Yeah, well, like, good luck. Like,
just even how we have different, like us, for example, when we saw Sinners, we both found Michael B. Jordan to be
but that's
a very attractive character in that movie. But on a day-to-day basis, we typically have a different taste. But I will say we have met mutual grounds.
But I'm saying, is he conventionally attractive? We're conventionally attractive. Oh, I know, I said it. Sorry if you guys are getting upset in the comments, but we're conventionally attractive.
Yeah, that's true.
Is he conventionally attractive? I don't know. Don't really care. But the fact that you would type that out and say, don't even try with these women. I mean, then try with a man. I don't know.
Got multiple likes. The men were like, yes.
Oh, the men love that.
She put me on game. But it's like a score. But it's like, there's no longevity in that. You look like a fucking pussy. You look lame. And you look, yeah, a man that is just, what's the word when they act not pressed? Nonchalant. If you're acting nonchalant, like, that doesn't make the pussy throb. That makes the pussy close.
Right.
You gotta talk to me nice. The fuck?
Right. But I've seen someone else comment one time on, like, our thing, like, oh, you guys give horrible advice because you are attractive and you're basically saying this is like a one-size-fits-all type of, like, approach, like, how to deal with men. You guys might be getting away with certain stuff. Other women can't do it. So that's what I'm saying, like, and look, hey, that's what they said. That's what they said. I didn't say that. I'm saying this also applies. There might be 100 likes on whatever, and it's like, okay, let's read the room. Can you pull this off to not talk to a woman? If you decide, oh, I'm just gonna wait for her to come up to me and you're not attractive or don't like have something go for you, you're probably just gonna miss your shot and you're never gonna hear from her, right? So it's like, read the room. And also, as a woman, like, I kind of disagree with that because I feel like a woman on any given day can go get some if she wants to. Doesn't matter what she looks like, what she smells like, how she talks, how she walks, how she acts. Men, there's a man out there that will, if she wants to have sex with her. As if a man, you can't look, smell, talk, walk, however, and just get lucky the same day, right?
No, you can't.
There's gonna be
and that's why
more obstacles.
They act so resentful because they're like, fuck, like, it's so hard for me to get play. Like, I'm trying to act too cool. I'm trying to be myself. Nothing's working. Baby, you gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
Shit. Stop trying to put on this fake front.
I mean, but also my thing is, like, a lot of guys, I could see why they had to lie, because if they were just themselves, no woman would like them.
Yeah, we've gone back and forth with this because I'm like, why the fuck did he lie about this? And so they're like, because you wouldn't give him a chance. The fuck? I'm like,
it's just the truth. Like,
I can see why y'all fucking lie about certain shit, but when it's on some serious shit that you're lying about and I find out, you gotta pray to God.
Like, for me,
gotta pray to God.
Personally, you probably do have to lie to me. Unfortunately, because anytime a man's been truthful to me, I'm like, oh,
skirt.
Yeah. It's 2 p.m. somewhere. I gotta go. You know.
Yeah. I feel it. I don't know.
But yeah, I think a lot of men do think like that. And I think that's why too, when you, like, not you, but I think when, like, you go out, it's just like when there is an attractive man, he does try to play like the, like, oh, like,
I could see it.
You know?
I feel like,
because there's a lot of bitches that will flock.
Oh, I see it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, I know it works. I don't know about this person, but I know it works.
I know it does.
So I had to say, like, for a woman with low self-confidence, because I feel like if a woman has high self-confidence, she's not going to even be attracted to someone who's trying to play these games or being nonchalant. They're going to be like, you're a dustball, move. My man who's going to apply pressure and treat me right, talk to me nice, is on his fucking way, and you're in his way. So move, bitch. Yes. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
I agree. I mean, yeah, I do not like nonchalant men. I like the most chalant man ever. Give me the most chalant man walking this earth, because I like a man to do everything big when it comes to me. I want, do my birthdays big, do Valentine's Day, like, do everything big, text me, call me. I want to only speak when spoken to. I don't want to hit you up first. I only want to speak when spoken to.
No, I'm not carrying or leading no conversation.
No, like I actually could find a billion other things to do. Actually, every time. Like if you're texting a man first and like your room's dirty, what the fuck are you doing? If you're texting a man first and you haven't gone to the gym, what the fuck are you doing? If you're texting a man first and you haven't made some money today, what the fuck are you doing? Like reevaluate your life. Get a hobby. Join a Pilates class. Go on a walk. Smoke some weed. Make yourself a nutritious meal. Do something. Why are you picking up your phone a billion times trying to see if a man texted you? There's other things to do in this life.
Yeah, put that phone away, baby. What the fucky?
Yeah. Texting a man late at night, haven't even washed your ass, haven't even taken your makeup off, haven't even brushed and flossed your teeth. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing right now?
Yeah, you could literally be doing your nighttime routine, really taking your time, putting that lotion and moisturizer in, the serums.
Lock it in.
Get the face roll and the gua sha. I just ordered a gua sha actually, so it's over for you fucking bitches, because I literally am going to smash my face in no angle. I will have a double chin. I might have a mic in front of it right now, but it's gonna be gone, honey. With the summer heat and this gua sha. Oh, it's over for you bitches when I get rid of this double chin.
I have to buy one and catch up.
No, she already snatched in the face, so I literally was gonna buy her one. I'm like, wait, she don't need it though. And then when I told her about one, she's like, I want one. I'm like, damn. I was
like, can I get one at the store, or do I have to get it online?
I just like to order from.
I like to order online too.
Yeah, I got us a bunch of bangles too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Can't trust me on Etsy or at Sprouts.
No, for real.
Okay, and then the next episode. The last episode was with Iseen. We're talking about female friendships.
I love her. I love Iseen. I've been working out with her sometimes. She's so cool. Like, she's just one of those people we met and we're like, we go together.
Click. You know? We both actually clicked with her. That doesn't always happen. Like, we could both be fond of somebody, but I feel personally it is very hard for me to click with someone. Like, it rarely happens. And with Iseen, it was instantaneous, baby. We're actually going to see her mañana. So, we had spent a lot of time with her, even on some chill shit, like the pool and stuff. So, I love her. Really happy that we got to collab. And it's super cool because we share the same podcast producer. So, if you have the same podcast producer, you're a certified cool person.
Yeah.
And, I did not know what I was going to say with that note. So let's ignore that. Okay. Okay. When we were talking about female friendships, there's something that I wanted to bring up. So I feel a lot of people are very stuck on, I'm only going to be friends with my day ones only. It's day ones only. No new friends. And that's cute and all. But honestly, you could be blocking your blessings by saying no new friends, because sometimes those day ones are your biggest haters and you're closing yourself off. You're closing yourself off for more opportunities and connections just because you want to stay loyal to your original friends. Little do you know that you could be experiencing way much more. You could be experiencing way much more love and support and fun experiences if you were just to broaden your social circle. And I know that's a lot coming from me. I'm a bit introverted, but I personally am not friends with most of my day ones. I feel, and I'm grateful for it, because I had more people come into my life and I have really deep connections with them. And it doesn't mean it's fuck the people from my past. Some of them did some grimy shit, but I still don't even feel like fuck them. Like, whatever, life happens. Everything was meant to happen for a reason. They served their purpose. I still got mad love for them. But I'm just not with all that, day ones only. What point are you trying to prove right now? It's very unnecessary. Go outside, go make some friends. There's a lonely epidemic. I'm not going to say lonely male epidemic. I'm just going to say there's a lonely epidemic. And you wonder why. You're cooped up, you're not opening yourself to anyone else, and you're in the same routine. How the fuck are you supposed to make more connections or not feel lonely anymore? I mean, you should be happy in your own company, but you know what the fuck I meant.
Mm-hmm. It's true. I think, yeah, being open to like always just new, welcoming new is good.
Mm-hmm. Stay open.
I mean, just getting on that right now, which is good.
But it's
no,
good.
with friends, I've always been like that. Lovers, no. But girlfriends, like, yeah, I feel like naturally,
I feel like you're good with it.
Yeah, I feel like
you make friends pretty easily, actually.
Yeah. I feel like naturally women like gravitate towards me. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I love that because I love girls. I love like hanging out with girls and stuff.
I feel the same. I just don't feel always connected, like we match. But I feel like a lot of women are attracted to me as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I don't feel like deep connection all the time, but I do feel like, oh yeah, like this person's pleasant to be around. But I mean, like when I think deep connection, I think of someone I'm gonna like spend my day off with. That's how I think of like a deep connection, because I wouldn't really spend my day off unless we have that, you know, like a one-on-one type thing. No. Other than that,
right now, I feel like the only girls I spend my day off with is you. I seen some of the girls we were with on Sunday. And my Nana.
Yeah, shout out to Nana. Yeah. No, and I feel like with the girl like thing, I just hate like something I can't stand. It breaks my heart is when you meet someone, you guys become friends, and then they become weird out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere, you know, it's one-sided beef. Maybe beef is like an intense term, but like there's just like a one-sided issue, right? Because you know nothing happened where it's like that we should even be having a problem, but they start acting weird out of nowhere. I hate that because I'm like, damn, you know, part of me, but then another part of me also understands where it's like, if once I don't like someone or they did something that I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to distance myself. So I can't even get to my feelings. It just, yeah, I'm just kind of like, fuck, I thought we were cool, you know? But I also get it too, because if I don't like someone, I'm like, So I can't be a hypocrite, even though I am all the time.
It's usually about some small shit too. Like, okay, you have a little bit of jealousy or there's a little bit of an understanding. Instead of clearing it up, you're just moving weird when it's unnecessary.
And then that's like also where it's like, how it's like, oh, that deep. It's like I meet people and I think they're cool, but it's like there's not that deep of a connection, because if there was, then I would be trying to like, hey, is there an issue? Or like, you know, it's like, it's not like that, you know? It's just like you go your way, I go my way.
Right, like I don't care enough to get in a little debate with you or solve your problems for you.
Right. And also it's like, I'm not like a mind reader. Like if you have an issue, since it is one-sided, you would have to be the one to address the issue, because I'm not here to play like guessing games. I got like money to make and I got food to eat and, you know, a shower to take and
backs to crack.
The gym to go to, a Stairmaster to step on.
Yeah. But like she's celibate on camera, but in real life she a real
menace. Imagine. I actually am gonna date this summer. I'll get into more details at a later date, but the kid is gonna be open to dates with amazing men only. But yeah, that's right. I was so jaded for so long. I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Not looking for anything serious. Not hooking up. Just like getting some dating experience. That's what. But I'll get into that in a later date.
Yeah. I feel like I would hardly be closed off, but I had like very small periods of time being closed off. The same can be dating as well. But they have to be good candidates. It can't just be like, it can't just be like, oh, I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna give you my time. No. Is there some temptation sometimes? Yeah, I'm human, but I'm not gonna go through with it. Yeah. And another thing I'm not gonna go through with is I feel like for a few months I was missing somebody. So I felt, yeah, I would have some interactions with some people, but I just didn't feel like I could connect to anyone else because I was missing somebody. But it's not even like, oh, I miss this person because of who they are. I just miss them because of the fantasies that I created in my head. And actually recently I'm moving on. I'm moving on now. And they spun the block and I haven't replied. And it's really nice to take your power back and not give it to them. And it's like, yes, I miss you, but I don't fuck with you. I remember what you fucking did, and I know more things that you did that you don't even know that I know, and I cannot allow you access back into my life once you made me feel a certain way. Because I remember how you got me so fucked up, I can never give you the opportunity to ever play in my face like that again. It's not worth it, and you're going to get replaced.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think the only thing, well, no, I think this was the only episode I had stuff to say on because we already did 1, 2, okay, 3. One of the things I like kind of addressed on the episode that I seen, but I don't think I made a complete thought. I was having trouble having a complete thought that day. Actually, it's like a pretty common occurrence in my life, but it's like bad when it's on camera, you know what I mean? Especially for a podcast. It's like, wow, you should maybe complete that thought. But I was like, my last 2 brain cells, they were trying to have sex to create more brain cells. Didn't happen. No one got off. Nothing happened.
Everyone's celibate.
Yep, everyone's celibate. They kept to themselves. They stuck in each side, like near my ears, close to that. I don't even know if that's how it works. Probably not. See,
they did what to your ears?
I don't know. I was like thinking like a brain cell like close to this ear, and then a brain cell close to this ear, and then it was like they were like different things were coming in my ear. Everything was flowing out.
Oh. Well, someone's got to come in this house.
So yeah, I wasn't a complete thought, but what I was trying to say then that I didn't articulate myself so well was that if you were, wait, you guys always know I gotta check to see. I don't think it's good. But no, I was just saying that if you're dealing with a man and you don't have a baby by that man, you're only attached as you want to be. You're only as attached as you want to be, right? So there's something called free will. And when you are dealing with a man that has no respect for you and doesn't have good intentions with you, you should use the free will that you have to walk the fuck away. Especially if you don't have a child, you don't have any true ties with them, because you're truly just wasting your youth, you're wasting your time, and you're just causing more heartache to yourself, because the more time you invest, the more water there is under the bridge, the more painful it is to actually walk away, right? But you guys are just dealing with people that, you know, see you every now and then and text you every now and then. And then you continue to hold on to nothingness, right? Yeah, so that was basically my point. Like, I just don't get it. If you don't, or at least if a man's not benefiting you, right? If there's no benefit and there's no baby, you could literally just say, get the fuck out of my face. Bye. I'm going to go do better. And it doesn't even have to be with another person. It could just be like, you know, you could be in solitude, whatever it is, but it is like a hard thing to wrap my head around. And I can't ever, like, I've been there at one point in my life, right? But it didn't take, there's some people that, and I know I'm just so judgmental, right? But there are people that deal with people for years and years on end, and there's nothing, no baby, no benefit, no house together, no car, no, like, nothing on paper. And you guys choose to stick around. And it's so frustrating because you don't have to do that. You literally don't have to do that. And then you're upset every day. And it's like you're your own reason why you're upset, right? You have put yourself into these shackles, and the coconut oil is right there. You could put it on and you could slip out, but you choose to be stuck, right? And Yeah, we need to do better. We need to like learn that like, you know, people in your past are in your past for a fucking reason.
Right.
They're not like in your past to make them your future or your present. They're literally just, it just didn't work out for a reason. They just showed you who they were in the first 48 hours for a reason, right? God was like, this is your cue to walk away right here. Take it. And then you're like, actually, I want to see what's on the next season. I want to see what's on the next episode. Why? They literally showed you right then and there. They have no regard for your feelings as a human. Run.
You're not gonna like the remix, honey.
You're not gonna like it.
It's called insanity, doing the same thing over and expecting different results. And I will say, yeah, you're sticking with someone for super long, hoping things will be different, honey. You could get attached right away. That's personally what happened to me not that long ago. It wasn't even that I spent so much time with this person, but I definitely, unfortunately, got attached. And I'm grateful that I exited the situation pretty fast. But it also wasn't fast enough because there's always signs. There's always going to be signs from the jump. And remember, they put their best foot forward first. Like, yeah, I did like some of the best foot forward, but it wasn't even that stellar. It's not even that standout. I just had my weird reasons. But just imagine though, if I'm like, okay, I'm attached to this person, I know what's up with them, I'm gonna keep giving them a chance over and over. I would feel even worse than I've been healing from lately. Mm-hmm. And that is very inspirational for me to not double back, because it's like, I already felt like shit. You already got me fucked up. Mm-hmm. The fuck am I gonna do giving you the opportunity to cut me deeper? Mm-hmm. The fuck?
Yeah. And when you like, if you don't have a baby by a man, you're as attached as you want to be. And you know how many women that are bonded by a baby with a man that wish they could just walk the fuck away? You know, like, it's really a dishonor to them mm-hmm. to be with a man that does absolutely nothing for you and you have no true commitment to stay in. Like, I just know all the mothers out there that have a piece of shit BD, not even gonna say the full thing because you guys don't even deserve it. Like, it's just like, I know those women just look at, you know, the childless women and they're just shaking their fucking head. What are you doing? I would be doing the same thing. I don't have a kid, but I mean, I even feel the frustration. I feel the frustration with my past self too. Like, what am I doing? You know, like, if a man's not benefiting me and making me happy and bringing fucking like just straight, like, if I'm not smiling ear to ear when a man's around, why the fuck are you around? What the fuck? You know, like, I literally don't need my cortisol levels to rise because you're stressing me out. I don't.
Yes, you're supposed to stress the man out to make him more attached to you, not the other way around. If the man's stressing you out, that is a very bad sign. And that is something, you know how I read that comment earlier about a man playing mind games and being nonchalant? Even if he does grasp your attention and you do give him that chance, he for sure is not going to have you smiling ear to ear. He is going to feel resentful because he felt like he never really had a real chance with you in the first place. So when you do give him the opportunity of a lifetime, by giving your time and attention and dates and even sex, you're going to be punished. He's not going to just magically be spoiling you, giving you a bunch of compliments, trying to make your life easier and elevate you. No, that's not going to happen. He's going to take that opportunity and use it as an ego stroke and punish you in the process.
Exactly. And that was an actual factual. Men will punish you.
They love it.
They said, time out. Head in the fucking corner. Stay there for fucking 40 days and 40 nights, if you will.
No, literally.
And some of you bitches will. And no, that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. You guys are so obedient to these fucking men.
Be mean.
That do fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you obedient? Why are you like, yes, boss, yes, sir, yes, master daddy? Why?
No.
He doesn't even take care of his kid. Why the fuck are you doing that?
Because you know what the fuck he does when you're out, when you're fucking missing him and you're crying and shit. If he even hears you cry, he's gonna be grinning on the other side of that fucking phone. You just really boosted his fucking ego, and now he's gonna try it with the next girl because now he's like, damn, I could pull bad bitches, and not only that, but I could get a bad bitch in her feelings. I am unstoppable. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. He was already a monster and you created him to be a bigger one. So all you can do is pray to God and pray for karma, even though people that don't believe in karma don't really get it as much. But I still believe in the law of cause and effect. So you fucking caused me some pain. The effective immediately, some pain is going to come back to you. And I don't even have to do shit.
Literally.
That was so immature. Come on. Well, you know, I'm not all the way mature yet. Shit.
No, yeah. I mean, like asking, literally, my favorite thing is like looking at my waist and then asking myself, you don't need to be the bigger person. Your waist is like so teeny, so tiny. Like, why would you be the bigger person? Make his life hell.
You need to be realistic.
Be realistic. And then another thing I want to say too, like, okay, so we were having a conversation the other day about like purity culture. It was like sparking.
I actually wanted to bring that up. So
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm glad you are. Yeah, it is. Twin telepathy.
We just had a conversation about it the other day. I don't know, but like she was talking about like, oh, what do you think about like purity culture and like whatever. So this is my thing. I think a lot of people like misconstrue what like my message is. You know, I'm not anti-sex. I've never been anti-sex. I think sex could be a very healing act if you do it with someone that truly understands what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like if they can really conceptualize like, okay, this is a vulnerable act I'm going to do with this person. We are one when we do this. So I'm not anti-sex. What I'm anti is sleeping with undeserving men. And it's not that a woman doesn't deserve to be pleased and doesn't deserve to feel pleasure. It's that men don't, right? The men that you guys choose to lay down with, they usually don't deserve to be pleased. And that's what I'm against. And I'm against just being so loose with boundaries where you guys are sleeping around, you know, spreading STDs, having, you know, bringing life into this world with no solid foundation to begin with. And then the child has to deal with the repercussions of a careless act. That's what I'm anti. I'm not anti-sex. I think that my stance could be a little intense, you know, but I'm just trying to think, how do I get through to you guys? Like, what do I got to say where you guys are like, you know what? Yeah, actually laying down with someone that just texts me past 10 and that I have feelings for, it wouldn't be a good idea, right? And it's like, if you're a woman that can sleep with someone with no emotion attached to it, more power to you. But from my experience of not even just my own experiences, but watching the women around me, these women feel empty inside after laying down with men that are undeserving, and their mood is based off of how that man is treating them that day, right? And that's what I think we should avoid. Like, if you could be honest with yourself and you could really say, you know what, I have no emotional connection to this person and I still want to have sex with them, cool. But if you're not honest with yourself and it's somewhere deep down inside that it's not just, oh, I want to have sex, but it's like, I want, you know, to be cared for. I feel loved when I do an intimate act, whatever it is, then that's another thing. But yeah, I'm not, definitely not anti-sex. And I'm not even necessarily waiting for marriage, right? If I even ever get married, I don't even know if I'm ever even gonna have sex again. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even someone, oh, I've given up on love. Like, I there is no giving up on love when I have myself, because I love myself so much. It's just I've gone so long without sex that I kind of think of it like sweets. It's like the longer you go without it, you don't need it, you know? Like, and I'm at the point, like in my first couple of years, I felt like I was really struggling, and I would think, oh my God, when am I going to have sex again? When is it going to be next year? Is it going to be 5 years? I used to have like a stressful thought process thinking, when am I going to have sex again? And now I don't feel that at all, because I've gone so long without it, and I'm content. And I know like whatever's supposed to be, whenever it feels right and not just horny, but feels right, I will, let you guys know, of course. And I will, engage in that, right? But I can't just go based off of like my coochie pulsing, right? Because someone's attractive and telling me sweet nothings in my ear. I have to be like, you know what? This person has invested enough time, money, energy into me. I feel safe. I feel comfortable. I can do this, right? And I want to do this, and I'm excited to do this. Not just like, oh, it's the heat of the moment, I'm going to do it. Like, that's not enough for me. And everyone has a price, right? Whether you liked him at that or not. Some women, all you need to do to have sex with them is text them, what are you doing? Some women, you need to bring them flowers and take them out to eat. Some women, you need 3 dates. Some women, you need 10 dates. Some women want a ring. Some women want cash, right? You got to figure, some people want, a committed relationship. Some people don't. It's like everyone has a price. So you got to figure out what your price is, and then don't negotiate on it, right? So if you want marriage and you're like, this is what it would take to have sex, then you should stick with that. If you're like, I'm going to meet you out at your car at midnight and that makes you feel good, then you do that. Like, who the fuck am I? But me personally, I know no man is going to be inconsistent with me and play with my feelings, and I'm going to lay down with him. I would never give up my power like that, because I know how much power I hold, and I know you guys hate that. So
I know that's right. Definitely having conversations with her, that helped stop me before, because she literally told me, it's not that you aren't deserving of sex, is that the men that you're wanting to have sex with are not deserving. And I brought this up recently. It was this woman talking about purity culture, and she was kind of like, oh, you shouldn't be ashamed for your sexual urges. Like, as long as it's healthy, listen to your body, yada, 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 yada. And I see both sides. I really think it's not a one size fits all. You really have to listen to your body. Like she said, don't do it at heat in the moment and really think about it. Because, yeah, I feel personally that I could have lovers, or I personally like to have one at a time. I can't balance having sex with more than one person at a time. And I'm not talking threesome. I'm just saying, like, entertaining wise. I can't have sex with someone and then have sex with another person that I might entertain. Y'all, I have to get rid of one, whatever. But my conclusion is, the people that I felt drawn for them to be my lover, it wouldn't benefit my life. Like, for example, this heartbreak that I recently brought up, it's not even like that serious, y'all. I'm just saying that to sum it up. He put a little dent. He didn't break it. But there's someone that I wanted to have sex with right after. I was like, damn. He's older. He looks like a man. He looks like daddy. Please, like, use me. That's what I was thinking. And I was fighting demons, not sleep. I still didn't sleep with him, but I was fighting demons because I wanted him to use my body for his own pleasure. Like, I was daydreaming about it. And I think because my heart had a dent in it, it was on an even more intense level, probably because I unconsciously wanted to fill a void. But it is less now, but I still have these thoughts. I'm just choosing not to act on it, but it's not that easy because it's accessible. And yeah, but I'm just trying to think of the long-term effects. And plus, I like someone to earn it anyways. So I feel, yes, I could have a lover and we don't have to be together. But where I'm at now, I would also like to be benefited, because just in case something happens, which often things happen that you can't imagine, they're gonna happen, or maybe they won't, but at least you got benefited in the process, so you won't feel so taken advantage of, even if you had such a great time having sex. But damn, there's some people I'm like, yeah, because you don't know some people, but I feel like there's a rare couple people, it's like you could smell it on them. Like, I know you would know what to do with my body, but whatever. It's cool.
I mean, her judgment might be a little off, though, just because the guy she was talking about. I mean, I knew who, I knew, because Lena, I mean, I know Lena like the fucking back of my hand.
Unfortunately.
There's always this look because people, like, she obviously just has very intense eyes regardless, but there is, like, I know that actual look, because a lot of people think they're getting the look, and it's really just, like, I mean, I think she just has very sexual energy, period. So it's like her tone of voice, the way she speaks, like, it could just give very, like, sensual, very sexual, very that, like, but there's, like, an actual specific look, right? When she's, like, has her eye on someone. And, like, every time I catch it, I'm like, because I'll see it, I'm like, and I'm like, okay, where's her eyes? And then I'm like, oh, like, and then I'm like, no, what the fuck? And then I'm just like, okay, well, I guess we'll talk about it later, because we're, like, in public right now. But
no, I'm literally like,
and she was
I'll
like,
tell her.
He's so fucking sexy. And I'm like,
and I'm like, I know you.
She's like, I know you think he's sexy. And I'm like, no, like, I don't project that on me right now, because I promise who she's talking about, and just, like, also other people that I've seen her get the look where I connect the dots and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That's why her judgment can be off. So you might be thinking, they know what to do. What?
Yeah, what it was is just, like, the demeanor. And, like,
yeah, and
then one time he, like, smelled my neck, and I just thought that was really animalistic and sexy and weird, and it turned me on a lot. I was like, you just smelled me, like, really crazy. And he picked me up one time too. I was like, okay, you're strong, you look like daddy, you are an animal.
Mind you, she's never seen this man without a hat.
Yeah, you're right.
And he wears his hat pretty low. So there's, like, a few
and I've been catfished before.
You've been catfished, like, honestly, a good amount of times. So the fact that you're, like, so bold with your statements after knowing you've never seen this man without a hat and he wears it down to his eyebrows is, like, insane to me.
I'm just being
honest.
honest.
The demeanor she's talking about is, like, also concerning. It's, like, fucked up from start to finish. I'm gonna tell you that.
He looks like he can handle business from fights to fucking, and I just
and you've never seen him do either.
I haven't, but I could just appreciate that. Like, I can appreciate a man that knows.
Well, I can appreciate how imaginative you are, but
thank you. I sometimes appreciate it, sometimes I don't, because I'll drive myself crazy. But it's like, wait, this isn't reality. Like, missing someone, that's not reality. The thoughts I've been having about this person that I want to, like, use and him to use me is probably not reality either. So.
No, it's, like, really delusion. But
I love getting your reactions, though. I'm like, I'm just telling you, I don't know. I can't say too much, but
we've said enough.
Yeah.
But
I'm done.
Yeah, and the last thing I really wanted to say, what was I going to say? I'm so disturbed.
I didn't act on it, guys. So don't be
no, don't do that. I actually would have to physically stop her. And honestly, I'm like, you're an adult, you can make your own decisions. But there are some decisions I'm like, fuck no. I will do any and everything to get in the way of these plans.
Yeah, there's a couple of times, like, of course, in the moment, like, but then later on, I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, she really doesn't need to do that, because I am a full-grown adult. And I do get frustrated with her being in my business, wanting to know all my business, and, like, wanting to intervene my business. But I know
It's for the
at the end of the
good.
day, it's always for the benefit of my well-being. It's never from any other place. Genuinely, that's the only reason she would ever do any of that. So I am grateful.
There was like once upon a time where like I was so convinced she was gonna try to sneak out the fucking house.
When we were living in LA.
Because yeah, she kept being like, oh, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. And I'm like, why the fuck are you gonna sleep on the couch? And I so you could sneak away, perhaps.
This was the guy.
It's like I felt like I had to put a dog collar on her, so I heard. But I'm a light sleeper.
This was the guy after my ex. You know how it is, the guy after your ex. Like,
it's like the worst man you'll ever
the
meet in your
worst
life.
fucking man. I was literally going through withdrawals. I never went through that ever since.
Like we had to chain her to a fucking chair type vibe. She was
because we
shaking and
ended up
coming off the drugs.
moving 1 or 2 miles away from him when I used to travel to see him, and I'm like, he's right there. He was like a drug to me, and I didn't go. And she's a big help. She's a huge help.
No,
honestly, if it wasn't for her, I probably would have went. If we're being real, so
no, it was like it was a process.
So I'm glad.
We were just like we were taking an eighth of shrooms every day.
Yeah,
not even just like some. We were taking an eighth of shrooms every day.
Yeah,
it was actually insane.
No microdosing.
No microdose. So we just were like in pain. Let's just get as high as we can. It was like actually fucked up.
It was really helpful though.
It was.
Like I would not
Healed
do
a
that
lot.
again, but it made sense in the moment.
It did.
So
yeah, we were having like shrooms for breakfast. It was like shrooms in our smoothie.
Oh,
And
God.
it was like I couldn't even start my day till I had some shrooms. And I would start at like 8 a.m.
No, we started early.
every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, the last thing I wanted to say was like something I really appreciate about a man and just makes me so intrigued and just have respect for him off the bat is when a man doesn't try to sexualize me or like talk dirty to me right away. Because what you guys don't understand is that a man that lacks sexual discipline is a liability. Because if you are dealing with a man that lacks sexual discipline, at any given moment, he can bring you back an STD or have a baby on you. And those are just two things that I automatically think once a man is trying to either like convince me that I shouldn't be abstaining from sex or just talk like sexualize me right away, right? Like it's like the conversation isn't even that and you're making it sexual, right? And I of course have been to blame where I have like set it up clean for me to be sexualized, and I've really taken note about that, and I really make sure I don't do that because that's not the type of woman that I want to be like portrayed as like to a man, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to leave room for him to make comments that I'm uncomfortable with, and you know, but yeah, I think what more women should pay attention to that. A guy's like, oh, I want to eat you right away. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, you don't care about any test results. You don't care if I've showered. You don't care about anything. You just want to like eat me. Like, I just am uncomfortable and I'm scared. And you probably have like, you know, 9 lives like a cat. And I like don't want to participate in any of it. So that's really all I have
No
to say.
matter how bad you want your pussy ate, girl. You can't just say yes to everybody.
No.
And I know y'all are under the impression, especially with me being honest about me liking people that are unworthy of me. It doesn't mean that I'm taking up opportunities with a bunch of people. I just have had bad taste in very specific people. I've had some good taste too, but I mean,
yeah.
You know both. You know both because I try to be raw and honest on here, but it's not a cute look. It's not a cute look to talk dirty super fast. No. And he can never really put respect on your name. You're always going to be a little slut to him. And that could be cute to be someone's little slut in the act. But as a whole, you don't want to be known as that.
No.
Even if he's the only one that's knowing.
Yes.
Period.
Anything else you have to say?
That's all.
Well, we'll see you guys on our mukbang.
Love you.
Grilled cheese.